On the edge of real and cyberspace, there's one place you can go, and you found it. Welcome to Nightwise.com, and welcome to the Nightwise.com video blog with hacks, tips, and tweaks for cross-platform geeks. You know me, I'm Nightwise, and welcome to the video blog for June 15th, 2013. Hey guys and girls, I decided it was time to start up the video blog once again and give you some insight about what's going on behind the scenes at Nightwise.com. I was really thinking what I would talk about today, and yesterday I was, doing some cleaning around the house, and I had my iPad with me, and I decided, if I'm, doing some cleaning and I have some spare time to spend, I might, just hang out on Google Plus. So I decided, I'd take my iPad and fire up Google Plus and just, sit and hang out and see who might be joining. So then when I would be, doing stuff around the house, I could chat to some people who would like to join. But with the Google Hangout application as it is today, it's a little bit different. It used to be with the Google Plus application that you create a Hangout, go sit in it, and select a circle of people who can join if they want to. With the new Hangout application, that is no longer the case. I selected a circle of wise guys, people that are Nightwise.com listeners, and I thought I'll just sit in a Hangout and be available for these people to join me if they want to. With the new Google Hangout application, when you select a circle and you start a Hangout, you call all of those people in that circle. So, unbeknown to me, I had started a 62 people drunk dial where I actually set phones, tablets, and computers ringing all across the planet, ringing up all those Nightwise.com listeners. It was a lot of fun. It was very embarrassing. I felt like a total noob, but it was a lot of fun because what ensued was this conversation between 62 individuals who were Nightwise.com fans and who knew me and knew the podcast, but didn't really know each other, but somehow got connected to each other. So suddenly 62 strangers got dragged into this virtual bar that I had accidentally triggered. Not everybody was available. I got a lot of instant messages going like, I'm in a meeting right now, or I don't have Wi-Fi, or even worse, it's the middle of the night. But it turned out that we had a very interesting conversation with some people who could join. Tim King was in Australia at the moment. Conrad Voyak was there in Memphis, Tennessee. We had Martin Urbano joining in his car. And we suddenly got this really impromptu conversation between 62 Nightwise.com listeners, and that turned into a four-way video conversation between people who just, were sliders. They didn't know each other yet, but now they did. The great thing was that activating this community by accident and this situation where I could interact with the community and where the community could interact with each other gave me an idea. Normally, I create content and you consume the content, but think about it. What if the Nightwise.com community could interconnect with each other and also bring content and ideas and energy and help to the Nightwise.com table, kind of like activating the community. There's a lot of buzz on the internet right now about communities and communitizing communities and whatever that means. But what it meant for me was that I got the idea about how about I could really bring these people closer together and bring their knowledge and their expertise closer together and use Nightwise.com as a common channel to do so, a community to do so, because that's basically what community is all about. It's not about me talking and you listening, it's about contribution and helping each other out. So, after a lot of video chatting, I spent an hour, I guess, online talking to all kinds of, to several people of the Nightwise.com community. I got the idea that I can only describe right now as the Assemble the Avengers project. Assemble, or Avengers Assemble. What I basically want to do is tap into the power of the Nightwise.com community and tap into your expertise. Right now, Nightwise.com is kind of a one-man show. When I talk about producing content, I mean. Luckily, that's not always the case because I have a lot of help. Thanks to the wonderful people that are already helping out. Like for example, Conrad Voyak, who did some photography for us, Gerard Monen, who did the entire website and the logo and the marketing, Katie Murray, who does the WordPress backend, and he's the spelling Nazi for the upcoming book. We've got Lord Drachenblut, who kind of runs the Google Plus community and does some scripting. And we got McFreeze jumping on the bandwagon from time to time, doing a video blog, a guest blog. And the great thing about that is it takes some load off my shoulders, because the prime focus that I want to have is bring the community together and also produce content. That's what I do. But when you see how much work Nightwise.com actually is, maintaining the website, making sure that the social media feeds are done, herding the community. A community, by the way, who's awake when I am asleep and who's asleep when I'm awake. Remember GMT +1? Really, really, really crappy time zone. If everybody you listen to and your entire community is either in the US or in Australia. So it's already great that I've got some help from all of these people. And with the Assemble the Avengers project, if I can call it like that, I'll give it a buzzy name in a couple of weeks, I guess. I was thinking that we could really draw upon the power of the community. And this is a call out to you, Nightwise.com listener, wise guy, if I can call it like that. If you ever thought, hey, I don't blog on a regular basis, but I would think it would be interesting to do a guest blog on this or that. It's a geeky stuff that might interest sliders, or this is my experience. Please let us know. We are looking for guest bloggers. If you say, you know what, I can actually record something and make a little skit about something that I did or that I'm working on, you can. We are looking for guests on the Nightwise.com podcast, either audio submissions, or if you say, I would like to be interviewed about this or that, that would be interesting, or I know somebody who would be interviewed about this and that. We're also looking for people to interview on Nightwise.com. Perhaps you want to do a screencast and have worked out a little thing that you want to work at that you think would be interesting for sliders. Perhaps you have a question. Perhaps you just want to talk to people. We're looking for more input from the community, and we're actually starting to build a platform, a community, where this content can be hosted, distributed, shared, because you guys know much more than I do. And it would be so great to be able to draw upon some of those resources to lighten the load and also to produce more content and get more out there from Nightwise.com. So if you think, hey, I'm up to it, I want to do something, I want to contribute, please let me know. Feedback@Nightwise.com for email, Nightwise.com/Twitter for Twitter, Nightwise.com/Facebook for Facebook, and Nightwise.com/Google Plus for the Google Plus group. And I would really implore you, check out that Google Plus group, because there the community is really starting to kick off. People are talking not only to me, thank God, but also to each other and helping each other out. It's really, really great. So that's the Assemble the Avengers project. We're looking for experts or expertise in our community to bring more content to the table and help us out producing the show. The second question that I have is, this episode's going in the feed. Would you like a weekly or bi-weekly video blog like this, unscripted, totally, off the cuff, in the feed? Or would you say, nah, no thank you, we'll just stick with the regular episodes. Then I'll just put these up on the blog and in the Google Plus Hangout. So that's for you to decide. Either, one, do you want to be part of the Assemble the Avengers project and want to help out? And do you want to get this weekly unscripted, kind of chaotic video blog in your feed? Let us know. Next week, what do we have coming up? Before I go into town and have some coffee, I just finished the next KWTV or Nightwise.com video episode where we talked to Conrad Voyak on buying a secondhand camera. That one's coming up next week, and we are also working on some interesting articles. That's about it for this week. Remember, if there's something that you want to contribute or you want to bring to the community or want to step up and say, hey, Nightwise, I want to help you out, we're still looking for some people. I need some people to manage some social media stuff. We need people to, we need perhaps some graphics work, some audio editing help, some video editing help, or perhaps just some crazy ideas from you guys about a certain concept or topic or a question or something that you want to work on. Let us know. You know the address, you know where to go. And until then, use technology, tune technology into your way of life. It's still early. I need coffee. Well, it's not early. It's 11:30. I can't lie. Okay, I'm just lazy. Until then, tune technology into your way of life and let that tech work for you and not the other way around. See you guys. Bye.